Permission to be brutally honest with you. If you're planning to start a cleaning business, there's a high chance that you will fail. And it's not because the business is impossible, but because of you, my friend. If you cannot confront your weaknesses and fix these mistakes, you're setting yourself up for a failure even before you get to start. Today, I'm going to call you out and not to discourage you, but to wake you up. Let's dive in. Number one, inability to take punches. And here's the thing, business will punch you in the face and not just once. Maybe, and it's just maybe, life was too easy for you before. Someone always perhaps bailed you out. But in business, there's no safety net. The first time you lose a client, the first time an employee walks out mid-job, the first bad review, you cannot just quit. You cannot just quit. Here's a story. I knew someone who started a cleaning business after hearing how easy it was. One bad review on social media, she shut it all down within just 1 week. And if that's your mindset, don't even bother. Save yourself money, time, and energy, and disappointment. Number two, you do not know how to manage cash. Let's just talk money. Living payroll to payroll will destroy you. And if you're spending every dollar you're making without setting anything aside, or do not know how to control your desire and not to make your future self owe to your now self, then don't even get started. You're not running a business, you're surviving in this case. Here's a parable for you. Imagine you're carrying of water in a bucket and it has holes in it. You keep running back to the well to fill it, but it'll never stays full. That's what it's like running a business without managing cash flow or being able to hold your desire and not to do impulsive shopping or not to be able to save up. Eventually, what will happen? You will burn out or drown in debt. Next, there's always someone else to blame. COVID, the president, economy. There's always an excuse, right? Here is a reality check. Every successful business owner has faced the same challenges. The difference? They took responsibility and adapted. If you're looking for someone else to blame, look in the mirror. 4, you do not know how to hold your breath. You're impulsive, you want success now, but business is like planting a tree. You cannot dig it up every day to see if it's growing or not. You need patience. Imagine someone else digging up their seeds every week and yelling, "Why aren't you a tree yet?" That's how a lot of people treat their businesses. 5, too proud to ask for help. Some of you think asking for help makes you weak. Let me tell you, successful people ask, ASK, for help. They learn from those who've been there, who've failed, who've succeeded. Example, I've seen business owners waste years trying to figure out things on their own when a $300 consultation could have saved them $30,000. Pride will cost you more than you realize. Number 6, waiting for someone else to start. You're waiting for the right partner, the perfect timing, enough cash in the bank account for the children to grow up. Newsflash, the stars will never align. Start now, learn as you go, adapt along the way. I personally started with nothing but a Craigslist ad and a mop. It wasn't perfect, but it worked out. I still have an accent, I'm an immigrant, don't have friends, didn't know anything about how to run a business in this country, but it did work out. If I had waited for the perfect conditions, what would happen? I'd still be waiting. Number 7, quitting too early. You expect instant success. The first time something goes wrong, you throw the towel. Real entrepreneurs push through. They know the hardest days are the ones that make you stronger. Example, every single millionaire business owner that I know had some moments where they thought about quitting, and many times, but they didn't. That is the difference. Next, staying away from resources instead of being resourceful. You complain about not having enough money, tools, or connections. But in today's world, there is no excuses. Resources are everywhere. You just need to be resourceful enough to find and use them. You're going to love the next one, expecting guaranteed customer. Here's the brutal truth. Client won't just fall into your lap. You need to hustle, market, and build relationships, earn their trust. If you're sitting there thinking, if I build, they'll come, you're in for a rude awakening. Number 10, foolish mindset of thinking free information is enough. Free information is great, no doubt, but it's not enough. You need to invest in training, mentorship, and tools. A successful cleaning business is built on knowledge, not just the guesswork. 11, overthinking everything. You are stuck in analysis paralysis, trying to plan every little detail before starting, before making a smallest win, before taking the smallest step. Meanwhile, someone else is taking action and winning. Perfect plans do not exist. Progress does. How do you conquer the biggest mountain? One step in front of the other. Next, number 12, being cheap on training. You save a few dollars by skipping training, but it'll cost you thousands in mistakes. Investing in yourself and your team is non-negotiable. If you want to grow, next, doing everything yourself and burning out. You believe that only you can do the things right, so you refuse to delegate, or you just plainly cheap to part with your money. This control freak mentality or cheap mentality leads to burnout and stalls your business growth. I used to clean every house myself, handle all the bookings, the accounting, the marketing, even the relationship collections. I was exhausted and my business plateaued. It'll happen to everyone else because you can't be in two places at the same time unless you hire, delegate, and automate. Hiring competent staff allowed me to focus on scaling up. Next, trying to learn everything the hard way. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Get a mentor, learn from others' mistakes, ask friends who has done this before. You don't have to pay a mentor, so you don't have to make those mistakes yourself. It's a huge time cost, energy, disappointment, morale saver. Just believe me on that. Next, expecting perfection before starting. A lot of us do that. Perfection is the enemy of progress. If you're waiting for everything to be just right, you will never start, my friend. Comes next, 16, being scared of thinking big. If your goals do not scare you, they're too small. Playing it safe might keep you afloat, but it won't make you successful. And 17, assuming an easy transition. Moving from 9 to 5, entrepreneurship isn't seamless. It's messy, it's hard, it's unpredictable. But if you embrace the challenges, it is worth it. I can guarantee you it will never be easy, but I can also guarantee once you're on the other side, it will be worth it. Let me be real with you. If you recognize 5 or more of these mistakes, you're setting yourself up to a fail. Don't even start. Save money, time, energy. But if you're ready to face these challenges head on, then welcome to my channel. This is where we turn weaknesses into strength and failures into success. Let's get to work. I'll see you inside of this video. Bye for now.